Hello, how are you guys? My name is Miguel Teixeira, and welcome to another video. Today, we're diving deep into the exciting tactical changes happening at Liverpool under their new manager, Arne Slot. Liverpool initiates their build-up play with a tactical structure of 4+2. The defensive line takes on the ball circulation initially, while the midfielders position themselves behind the opponent's first line of pressure. This positioning provides crucial support to break through the opposition's press. In this situation, the opposing attacker intensifies the pressure on the ball carrier. To break this pressure, Liverpool uses the midfielder's advanced position to find the third man, or the so-called free man. Liverpool successfully breaks the opponent's first line of pressure, with the midfielder facing forward. The attacking midfielders provide solutions behind the opponent's midfield line, while the wingers ensure width and depth for the team. As Liverpool maintains possession, we see the fullback positioned deep and inward. This forms an attacking triangle in the corridor, along with the attacking midfielder and the winger. Liverpool circulates the ball effectively. The central midfielders position themselves behind the first line of pressure, while the attacking midfielders occupy spaces behind the opponent's midfield line. This arrangement creates what we call the box midfield. The fullback again positions himself deep and inward. He moves from inside to outside to attract pressure. As the play progresses, we observe the attacking triangle in the corridor once more, formed by the fullback, the attacking midfielder, and the winger. Liverpool maintains four key players positioned centrally within the opposition block, but at varying heights on the pitch, forming what is known as a box midfield. The wingers play a crucial role by providing width and depth. During the initial build-up phase, they either offer a direct option for a long pass into space or push the opposing defensive line deeper, thereby creating gaps between the lines. As the ball reaches the fullback, the attacking midfielder moves from an inside position to an outside position, exploiting the space between the central midfielder and the opposition winger. This movement by Elliott pulls the opposing midfielder out of position, freeing up his teammate Jones, who then becomes available to receive the ball. With Jones facing forward, Szoboszlai executes a counter-movement to pull the defender away and create space to receive the ball between the opponent's lines. Meanwhile, Salah positions himself to provide a deep passing option, ensuring a complementary passing line for his teammate. Liverpool maintains possession with the ball-side fullback pushing forward, targeting the space behind the opponent's midfield line. This movement provides an option for the ball carrier within the opponent's block, or if the opposition winger closes this passing lane, it frees up the wide corridor, allowing the winger to receive the ball with time and space. Salah receives the ball with time and space, facing the defender. The offensive triangle is well defined in the wide channel. The attacking midfielder holds the attention of the opponent's central defender, while the fullback exploits the space between the opposing fullback and central defender. Again, Szoboszlai makes a counter-movement to create space and receive the ball at his feet. Positioned in the central corridor, Szoboszlai receives support from Bradley, who accelerates into the half space. Liverpool remains patient, exchanging short passes to lure the opponent and find the ideal moment and space to accelerate the tempo of the game. With the central defender on the ball, we see the dynamics in the wide corridor again. The winger acts as the wide reference, while the attacking midfielder drops deeper to attract pressure from the opponent's central defender. This creates space, which the fullback immediately exploits. When Liverpool's central defender is in possession, the fullback moves in to offer support, dragging the opposing winger towards him. Meanwhile, Elliott positions himself to pin down the opponent's central midfielder, freeing up Jones to receive the ball in the central corridor. As pressure arrives on the ball carrier, Liverpool uses the central midfielder's forward support to find the third man, who is free on the opposite side. This tactic is key in breaking the opponent's pressure. With the ball in a more exposed position, Liverpool's central and attacking midfielders reposition to receive behind the opponent's first and second lines of defense. The central midfielders are positioned at varying heights to effectively exploit the third-man dynamic. A vertical pass targets the central midfielder positioned higher up the field, while the lower-positioned midfielder moves to receive the ball, facing forward. Elliott's positioning in the half-space creates uncertainty for the opposing fullback, who must choose between pressing or managing Carvalho's run into space. Liverpool accelerates play through the half-space, placing Fabio Carvalho in a 1v1 situation. The fullback's overlapping run establishes numerical superiority in the ball area, while Szoboszlai and Salah make dynamic runs to target key finishing zones. It was precisely through the use of the half-space and the interplay between the attacking midfielder and the winger that Liverpool scored the decisive goal, securing their victory in the match. Szoboszlai positioned himself in the pocket, that crucial space between the opponent's defensive and midfield lines, while Salah maintained a constant threat in depth. Salah's presence in depth either offered an option to receive the ball or created instability in the opposition's defensive line, thereby opening up space for Szoboszlai. A sharp vertical pass from Nyoni aimed to exploit the pocket through Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai's superb first touch allowed him to face forward, and with his second touch, he swiftly connected the play to Salah before any defensive pressure could arrive. By beating the central defender, Salah was able to drive forward and control the tempo of the play. This period of possession was crucial. It not only allowed Szoboszlai to gain an advantage over the defender but also ensured that the ball was released at the perfect time and in the right space for Szoboszlai to finish the play effectively. The midfielder positions himself between the centre-backs. This move is strategic, designed to draw the opposition's first line of pressure into the central corridor. By doing so, Liverpool aims to free up the centre-back on the outside. Now, when the ball is exposed, Liverpool executes complementary movements to exploit space in depth. This involves a combination of support and penetration runs. Notice how Elliott positions himself in the pocket. Elliott's positioning in the pocket creates uncertainty for the opposing fullback. The fullback is unsure whether to press Elliott or to manage the movement of Liverpool's winger. This confusion allows Liverpool's winger to exploit the space behind the defensive line.